So, this is Terror Reading 66. Question was, what advice will help me today? And I defined it. I said, the wheel is about cycles of change in nature and the cosmos and in our lives. Fate and destiny, fluctuations in luck, rises and falls and circumstances or power is linked to Jupiter, teaches us to try to remain at the center of the wheel where it is less busy and we aren't constantly having our lives go through the drama of being on the wheel of samsara. To interpret it, the card seems to lend itself to the idea of fate more with the interconnected threads. It also makes me think of storytelling, like weaving a narrative. I'm not sure what to make of the owl. She seems like the one from the Daughter of Swords card. It gives the wheel a strange sense of scale since she's on one of its branches but looks so small. I'm also not sure what to think of the sun and moon both being present other than the idea of the cycle between night and day. The only other card I can remember doing that is the Seven of Cups. For advice, maybe try to stay centered throughout the busyness of the day. See how everything is connected and part of the rich tapestry of life. It reminds me of the song from the Prince of Egypt, Heaven's Eyes. It's a very Jupiter-y song. Maybe try to keep an expensive worldview or mindset today. I meditated on the card for 5 minutes, and for the owl, Daughter of Swords, I mainly got stay inquisitive, which wasn't very helpful. I also noticed those stars are also on the Daughter of Swords card, so maybe it really is her. I also noticed how I tend to link the wheel and the world card together. They seem obviously connected to me, but I never looked into why. I guess because they both talk about cycles are often depicted in a circular shape. So I might need to give that more thought. There's more to it. The wheel feels a little more impersonal since it's most text. There aren't people in it. And that's all I had at the moment. We had a conversation, me and my partner, about the wheel in the world. I can't remember exactly what he said. Okay. Anyway, 10 hours later, it was a pretty normal day, except for one thing that happened. A lady and her guy came to me at work asking if we would be able to punch in her EBT card manually. I asked my manager, and she said yes, as long as we had her ID, and she said she did. While she was scanning, I thought to ask if she physically had the card with her, and she said no. I told her we can't punch it in unless we have the physical card. She got very upset, and they asked me why I hadn't told them that before they started scanning, even though they hadn't scanned that much in there anyway. And they asked why. I said I could do it, and etc. I answered back some, saying I thought the magnetic strip just wasn't working, and eventually I decided to just ignore them. And the guy calmed her down enough that they left and avoided the transaction. It was annoying, but I wasn't like shook up or anything, just annoyed. It's like really obvious to us that you can't use a picture of a card to pay for a transaction because of fraud reasons. For some reason, the customers sometimes think it's not a problem, or don't think it's could be a problem. I think the wheel helped me consider her contextually and see her situation as a fluctuation of luck. It also reminded me to stay centered after and not be too upset at her being upset with me for circumstances beyond both our control. So that's all I got for that one. Thanks. Bye.